A day in the life out in Quito. You see me here waking up, of course, and stretching, whispering some prayers before I start my day. And yes, I did prop up my camera to film this part. And this is me after I've gotten freshened up a little bit for the day and taking my last obligatory look at the mountains outside of my window in our bathroom. We walked to the school about 30 or 40 minutes from our apartment. This is my first clinical rotation. I did OB at San Francisco, a public hospital. So this was me with the German student that I was with most of the day. We scrubbed into a whole lot of surgeries in the OR, and it was my first time in an OR. I just saw my first cesarean ever, and it got to be in Ecuador, and I cried when they put the baby on the mama's chest. Yeah, that was really beautiful when she was just like kissing him over and over again and tears coming down her face. But I just feel so humbled and grateful. That was incredible to see. My next rotation was with Doctora Hokonve at a public hospital for family medicine. Week 4 was such a uniquely beautiful experience for me. I had the opportunity to learn from traditional medicine practitioners out in Otavalo, an indigenous community in Ecuador. And there's so much that I can say about it, but due to time, I'll just say it was so beautiful to be able to witness how integrated and how respected traditional medicine is within the Ecuadorian healthcare system, and to be able to see both forms exist out in an indigenous community, and to be able to see the doctors switching between Spanish and Quechua, an indigenous language, in order to communicate well with their patients was so inspiring, to say the least. But yes, I definitely learned a lot week 4 with traditional medicine. Then in the afternoon, with the exception of the 4th week where I was out in Otavalo, we'll drive back to the school, and we have about an hour to go and find some lunch. Here's me eating some empanadas and enjoying some helado. Then we have Spanish class for a couple hours after lunch, and I graduated. So here's a clip of that. And then once a week in the evenings, we'll have a lecture on some aspect of the Ecuadorian healthcare system, and this week was traditional medicine. Walking back home after my Spanish class.
Structure known as the stria terminalis. It sits in the groove between the thalamus and the cardiac.
I'll wrap the night up with my host family around the dinner table eating some delicious food. But quality time was quality timing, so I failed to get some videos of that. And then most days, if I don't have any studying left to do, then that's a wrap.